what it's like when people are trying to destroy you. I know the immense pressure that that has and that entails, the pressure on you, the pressure on your family. To be blacklisted, to be banned is almost one of the worst things you can do to somebody. It is literally a black mark. It is a target right between his eyes. To me, this is a case of personally endangering the safety of Michael Savage. So he's going to have to make a very personal decision. To me, what I have to say, and I'll be very frank with you, I am not saying this because I've had the honor and privilege to guest host for him. If Michael Savage today decides never to have me fill in for him again, I stand by this comment 110%. Because I'm not a brown noser. I've never been a brown noser. His courage and bravery continues to inspire me every day. And my admiration for him grows every day. Because what I love about him is he is a man after my own heart. He is a true independent conservative. He is a true maverick. He speaks his mind. Look at him. He doesn't bow down to the powers at Fox News or to Rupert Murdoch or to all these other conservative talk show hosts who basically think and speak literally like a bunch of trained seals. He speaks his own mind. And he has challenged the Obama administration, he challenged the Bush administration, and now he's going up against the full weight and power of the British government. He has radical Muslims after him. He has CARE trying to boycott him. He's taking all comers. He is a man of immense courage. He is truly, I believe, a living legend. I don't say that lightly. He is an American icon. And he represents the best of America. And he is a true individualist. And remember this, when people call him a nativist and a hater, he is the son and grandson of immigrants, just like myself. He is somebody, his ancestors didn't come off the Mayflower. They didn't help write the Constitution. He's not somebody who's got the third or the fourth or the fifth after his last name, as a lot of these phony, pretentious wasps like to do. He is somebody whose parents came to this country penniless, or grandparents, and he made something of himself. He is the embodiment of the American dream. And it is these kinds of people that love America, I believe, to their deepest, deepest inner recesses of their soul, because they know how special and how rare it is. And that's why I believe we have to support him. I don't care if you like him. I don't care if you agree with him. Freedom of speech is our most fundamental right. If we lose that, we lose everything. Let's go to Jed in North Carolina. Jed, welcome to the Savage Nation.
Yes. Are you there?
Yes, you're on the air, Jed.
Okay. Yeah, I was just going to comment on what you asked earlier about whether or not Congress was corrupt and the corruptness of like the Charlie Fangle incident.
Yes.
And I just want to say that it really they're definitely corrupt. I mean, I don't know specific details about a lot of different things, but one big thing I do know is the money spending, and it really, to me, being a taxpayer and American citizen, to know that my money is going somewhere and I have no say-so about where it goes, even though I voted to the people that represent me to take care of this money, and they're not doing it. And $500,000 can go to convicted felons or anywhere else that we have no say-so what to do. And the
Jed,
fact that
Jed, you're completely right. They have been robbing people like you and the American taxpayer blind for decades. That is the essence of liberalism. What liberalism does is this. It takes from the tax producers, people who work for a living, who generate income and pay their taxes, and it gives it to the tax consumers, the welfare bums, the drug addicts, government bureaucrats, these phony environmentalists, illegal aliens. And illegal immigrants who are bankrupting our hospitals and bankrupting our schools. That's what this is, because liberalism wants to buy votes. And that is the biggest corruption of all. Our tax money is being used not because it's rational or efficient or the right thing to do. Most of the time it's being done to buy votes. And that's what liberals have been doing, frankly, since FDR. The New Deal was the biggest sham in American history. And the Obama program, his Obamonomics, is the second biggest sham in American history. And what this is all about at its core, you want to understand, look, I'll explain to you Obama in a nutshell. And Rahm Emanuel, his chief of staff, Rahm the Eel Emanuel, as we call him in Washington, he's like an eel. He's so slippery, he's a snake. Rahm Emanuel said it. Never let a crisis go to waste. Exploit every political opportunity you have. You want to understand Obama? It's very simple. Why is he nationalizing health care? Why is he taxing the rich? Why is he spending like a drunken sailor? Why is he giving out money to every possible Democratic constituency group? Because it's an attempt to buy votes. In the end, what Obama cares about is one thing, and that's political power. In the end, what does Charlie Rangel care about? Political power. In the end, what does Nancy Pelosi care about? Political power. And they have been enriching themselves, literally gorging at the trough and bleeding us white as they destroy and dismantle our country piece by piece. But Jed, I got to tell you, what they didn't anticipate was that now the peasants have risen up. The peasants with their pitchforks are saying enough is enough. Because you know what? It's not their money. It's our money. It's not their country. It's our country. And we're now taking it back. This is Jeff Kuhner sitting in for the living legend, Michael Savage, on the Savage Nation.
910 at 9:10 a.m. on 910 a.m. The new generation of talk radio is coming.
This is Jeff Kuhner from the Washington Times, sitting in for the living legend, Michael Savage, on the Savage Nation. 3 hours just blows. I just want to urge all of you once again, go to michaelsavage.com. There are some absolutely scintillating stories. You can read all about the invitation of the Cambridge Union, asking Michael to come and debate his opponent on political correctness and debate, obviously, the ban against him in Britain. There are some other wonderful stories. An Al-Qaeda-linked American terrorist has been unveiled. Somebody who obviously has been a sleeper in the United States, part of a sleeper cell, showing us again that the threat of Islamic fascism is real, and it is growing every day. Some wonderful stories you're not going to read elsewhere in terms of the radicalism of Van Jones and literally what a nut job this man is, the financial crisis we're in now, and how Obama's policies are not working. You get that and much, much more at michaelsavage.com. I don't know what all of you are going to be doing for the Labor Day weekend, but I just plan to rest. It is the last weekend before the end of the summer. And really, for me, I like to use these sort of Labor Day weekends as a chance not just to rest, but to be with family and friends. In the end, we can talk politics all we want, and we'll have our political differences, and we'll come back Tuesday, and we'll start off again with our political debates. But one thing to me is even more important than politics, and that is family, and that is friends, and that is God. And I'm going to be spending this weekend very grateful for having an absolutely wonderful wife. She means the world to me. I want to spend as much time with her as possible, and hopefully take her out for dinner, just to show her how much I love her. So to all of you out there, love your spouses, take care of them, your children. That is the essence of life. Political debates will come and go, but family is forever. And I'm just even more than that. I'm just grateful to be living in the greatest country in the history of the world. I'm going to probably enjoy the sun a little bit, enjoy the good weather, enjoy the sun before fall comes on, maybe do some bike riding, and just get some exercise and just enjoy some nice fresh air. We are truly privileged to be Americans. And to me, the more I see of the world, the more I know just how privileged we are and how unique and special it is to be an American. And to me, that is more important than anything else. So I'm definitely going to be spending time this weekend being very grateful, very thankful, and trying to get some badly needed R&R. I'm not going to lie to you. I tend to put on weight over these big weekends. I don't know why. It's a time for more barbecuing, seeing friends. I like to munch on a lot of cheeseburgers. So frankly, I eat too much junk food. I always put on a good 3-4 pounds over these 3 long day, long weekends. So try not to eat too much. Unfortunately, I probably will, but hey, that's just life. Anyway, I just want to thank all of you for listening, and I want to thank Michael once again for the wonderful, wonderful opportunity for having me fill in for him. Michael, take care, my friend. You have a very big decision to make. I anticipate that decision will be made probably sometime next week. I can tell by the callers that we received, many people are split down the middle. Some think you should debate the Cambridge Union Society. Many others think you shouldn't. This is a very deeply personal decision. But, Michael, whatever decision you make, know one thing. You are one of the greatest Americans out there. Your courage, your bravery, your honor continues to inspire all of us. I am with you. Your listeners are with you. May God bless you, and may God bless all of you. This is Jeff Kuhner sitting in for the living legend, Michael Savage, on the Savage Nation.
Michael Savage. Afternoons 3 to 7 on Talk 910 KNEW and online at 910KNEW.com.